Y'all want to come up here and talk about Maxxine Dupri? Want to do some late night Russell talk tonight? I see somebody like my video. Whoever liked my video, comment below so I know who you are. Somebody hit the like button on my video. I need to know who it is. Got 2 people in the building. Comment below whoever hit the like button on my video. All right, somebody comment below so I know who you are. Whoever hit the like button on my video, I think I know. I might know who hit the like button on. Oh no, I just go ahead and start. Somebody hit the like button on my video, so I guess I'll go ahead and start. All right. Well, I want to talk about Maxxine Dupri. I want to talk about Maxxine Dupri is going to be a mega star. Maxxine Dupri is going to be a mega star for sure. You know what I'm saying? We see how Natty is training her. We saw that on Monday. And Maxxine Dupri is training Maxxine to an a weapon. She's training her to a wrestling machine. You know what I'm saying? So Natalia was the perfect person to train Maxxine Dupri. She was the perfect person to train her whatnot. So with that being said, Maxxine Dupri is going to be a mega star. And she also tapped out Natalia in their training. She also tapped out Natalia when they were training. So that's a good start right there for Maxxine Dupri. So Maxxine Dupri is on her way to being. She's going to become a mega babyface for sure. I can tell you that right now. I can already look and tell because the way Maxxine Dupri has been getting pushed and trained, the proof is in the pudding. She's going to be a mega babyface. She's going to be a babyface for sure. What's up? What's up? Are you new to my channel? If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat, man. So yeah, NXT was pretty good tonight. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit too. I can talk about that a little bit. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Glad you're a wrestling fan because I love talking about wrestling. I do videos just about every day on YouTube. Y'all help me get to 700 subscribers. I'm pretty sure I'm at 682 subscribers. Could be more than that. Last time I checked, I was at 681. So y'all try to help me get to 700 subscribers tonight. I would surely appreciate it. For all my wrestling fans, help me get to 700 subscribers tonight. Right now, I'm pretty sure I'm at probably about 682 or 683 subscribers. So help me get to 700 by the night. I love talking about wrestling. But don't get me wrong, I don't do this for the numbers. I talk about wrestling because I love it. I love talking about wrestling. I love wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan ever since '91. I was 4 years old when I started watching wrestling. I was 4 years old. I was 4 years old when I started watching wrestling. So yeah, I was 4 years old when I started watching wrestling whatnot. So I've been a wrestling fan for over 3 decades. 38 years old now. Love wrestling. So with that being said, so let's go ahead and get started, man, about Maxxine Dupri. Well, Natalia has been pushing Maxxine Dupri to her limits like never before. But last night, Maxxine Dupri tapped out Natalya in their training. So I can't wait to see Maxxine Dupri tap somebody out in the ring. I can't wait to see her tap somebody out in the ring. And the first person who I'm pretty sure that she's going to tap out is Ivy Now. Can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see her tap somebody out. So Maxxine Dupri, man, she's on her way to becoming a mega babyface. Fans has been hating on her left and right. They can hate all they want to because I'm telling you, Maxxine Dupri, by the time Maxxine Dupri dropped that women's IC title, and I hope she keeps it for a long time, I can already tell you Maxxine Dupri is going to elevate that women's IC title to heights it's never been before. I'm telling you. It's going to happen. But if she don't keep the women's IC title before 100 days at the max, I'm fine with that. At least she reached 100 days, but I want her to get past 100 days. I want her to get past. That's the goal. I want her to get past 100 days. I want Maxxine Dupri's women's IC title run to be more prestigious than ever. Fans already hating on her and wishing her on her downfall of that title and not winning it. Now I want to see Maxxine Dupri. Know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not gonna pay that no mind. Troll, these trolls, man. These trolls. I'm not gonna pay that shit no mind. Whoever you are, bro. Find somebody to play with, man. Find somebody to play with. Anyway, so yeah, Maxxine, I'm ready for her to defend the title against Ivy now, but Natalya's training her, so it's all worth the wait. Ain't gonna rush shit. Ain't gonna rush nothing. It's all worth the wait. It's all worth the wait because I want to see Maxxine Dupri keep getting trained like this and go up against tough competitors, real tough competitors. But Ivy now is a perfect start. Maxxine is designed for greatness. Yes, she is. Yes, she is for sure. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. You come to the right channel, bro, because I love talking about wrestling. Maxxine, yes. So yeah, man, she is for sure. So Maxxine Dupri, Natty is training her against Ivy now because Natty know exactly what Maxxine Dupri is going up against. Because Natty has been in the ring with Ivy now herself, and they had a great match. They put on the damn farm burner. That was a 5-star match. So Natalya knows exactly what Maxxine Dupri is going up against. She knows exactly what she's going up against, and she's training her. She's training her to the, you know what I'm saying, max for Ivy now. And she needs this. Maxxine needs it. She needs it. So I'm ready. I'm ready for Maxxine Dupri to go up against Ivy now. But like I said, it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. But I can tell you when her and Ivy now face off, Maxxine Dupri is going to tap out Ivy now. She's going to tap her right with the ankle lock. Because Maxxine Dupri already knows how to apply that ankle lock on her opponents. She knows how to apply that ankle lock. But she need to keep training her like this because she's going to face more tough competitors. She's going to face more tough competitors like Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez. She's going to be faced more tough competitors like who else is on Raw? Who else is on the Raw brand? It's some more female wrestlers that's on the Raw brand that Maxxine Dupri is going to score off against. She beat Becky for the title, so I'm not going to say Becky Lynch. Um, no, you ain't the only one here. What, huh? Yeah, Shannon Baszler is she was still around, and um Zoe Stark. You know what I'm saying? But they're not around no more. They're not around. Candice LeRae will be another great test for her. Candice LeRae will be another pretty good test. That'd be a good test for her. That'd be well. That would be a perfect start because that's the person that Maxxine Dupri ain't gonna say she had a feud with, but she disrespected Maxxine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zoe's still injured. She's been out for a long time. She could defend the women's IC title against um Oscar, Kairi Sane, Io Sky, even Rhea Ripley. These are tough opponents that she can face and get past them as the title. Her facing these opponents that I named, yeah, Io Sky, Kairi Sane, Oscar, and Io Sky. Kairi Sane, Oscar, and Io Sky is on the Raw brand. Good night. So yeah, man. So I named some opponents that Maxine can go up against for that title. But Natalia is fulfilling Maxine Dupri with grit and determination. That grit and determination to never give up, to never fold under pressure. To be prepared for her opponents, be ready for anything. Cause Maxine Dupri is a target now. She's a target. So she can't fold under pressure. This is why Natalia is training her. And Becky Lynch is probably going to come back for that women's IC title. This time when Becky comes back and tries to, take it back off Maxine, try to take it off Maxine. Maxine Dupri this time can successfully retain against Becky Lynch and pin her clean. I would rather her tap Becky Lynch out. I'd rather her tap Becky Lynch out clean and prove to Becky, you ain't taking this title. This title is mine. Liv Morgan was better off returning at the Women's Royal Rumble. That's what they should have done. Anyway, yeah, who cares? I don't. These wrestling fans are shallow. They shallow. They don't know what the hell they want no more. But yeah, one fucking I did a video earlier about how the Liv Morgan hate is so biased because One dumbass did a video talking about Liv Morgan, and I mean he was reaching. He was reaching. This guy was reaching. Said Liv Morgan actually basically put Liv Morgan in it. No, no, basically he put Liv Morgan in the same exact category as Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. I said, bro, you don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. Call Liv Morgan Liv Hogan. I'm like, huh? If more than anything, Liv Morgan is the one who always got dirty. Liv Morgan is the one who always got done dirty. Liv Morgan has definitely come a long way, man. Not just that, when Liv Morgan returned in 2020, she did a 360 damn turnaround. That's when Liv Morgan became another one of my top favorite female wrestlers, just like Alexa Bliss. Sable, yeah, I like Sable. She was never one of my favorites, but I've always had liked Sable. Oh yes, I love Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus is one of my top favorite female wrestlers. In fact, she's my first ever favorite female wrestler of the Attitude Era. Can you ban me from stream? Okay, well, I'm not responding to no weird comments. I done said this before. I'm yeah. But anyway, and yes, I play games, whoever that is. I mean Jason Lands, yeah. But more than anything, Liv Morgan is the one who got done dirty. Liv Rhea Ripley is a Charlotte Flair 2.0. Becky Lynch is a privileged wrestler, and Charlotte Flair is a privileged wrestler. All three of them are handed every opportunity, whether they deserved it or not. Yeah. But yeah, man. But Maxxine Dupri is going to be a mega baby face. I play fighting games, wrestling games, shooting games, and horror games. Yeah, she's always getting handed everything. Yeah, I'm fine, whoever you are. I've been said that they might as well go ahead and do it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. I think we could be leading to a. I think we could be leading to a lesbian storyline between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. They act like lovers. They act like lovers for sure. Yeah, yeah. I don't want Maxine to encounter with Rhea Ripley because it's gonna piss me off if Rhea Ripley win the IC title from Maxine. Just keep Rhea Ripley out of the title picture for a long ass time. Don't have her to win it from Maxine. That's gonna piss me off. If you're new to my channel, good grief, subscribe to my channel. Keep Rhea away from Maxine. Maxine, like I said, Maxine is on her way to being a mega star. Yeah. Yeah, man. They do Mac. That's I'm not even gonna, cause I'm not even gonna speak on it. But Maxine Dupri, man, I can see her being a mega baby face. So yeah, man, if she don't keep the women's IC title but up to 100 days, man, like I said, I'm cool with that. That's her first like title defense. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. As long as she make it to 100 days. But I would rather her get past 100 days. I'd rather her get past 100 days for sure. That'd be a better solution. Because it would solidify her legacy as the women's IC champion. Yeah, Chris, I know I told you. I know that. I know. Yeah, I'm a Liv Morgan fan too. I'm a Liv Morgan fan too. She's one of my top favorite female wrestlers. Ashanti Adonis grew on me a lot. Grew on me a lot. He's kind. He kind of reminds me of JTG. Yeah, he does. Chris, I don't know. That's just who fans are. That's just how fans are. You know, fans just shallow. What can you do? But fans gonna boo whoever they want. Gonna boo whoever they boo. Fans shallow. Fans are shallow, but they're just fans, man. But and another thing that could possibly happen, they could book Natty to turn on Maxine Dupri. I wouldn't like that, but I'm not gonna sit up and say, you know what I'm saying, that they wouldn't do that. They could possibly do that. Maxine on mentor turn on her. Who knows? Natalia would probably want to go with that idea. Natalia would probably want to go with that idea. So I'm not gonna, speak bad about it. Cause Natalia would probably want to go with that solution. Her and Maxine feud against each other. You know what I'm saying? Maxine pre on mentor turn on her. And Natalia versus Maxine Dupri will cook. But Natalia puts Maxine Dupri over in a feud. And Maxine Dupri wins the feud against Natalia to prove herself. To prove how worthy she is of a wrestler and a champion. Like imagine if Natalia and Maxine Dupri have a tag team match, right? And they win the tag team match and they both raise each other hand up. And Natalia turns on Maxine Pre. She turns on her. I remember when fans. It wasn't that long ago. About 2 years ago. I think it was like a year ago. A year ago when you know what I'm saying. But at the time when Maxine Dupree, know what I'm saying, didn't wrestle like she could now. Yeah, that booed her out of the arena. But what? But look at Maxine Dupree now. Look at Maxine Dupree now. Look at her now. Yeah, they booed her out of the arena, but look what happened. Look at her now. Look where she is right now to all day. Look where she is now today. Look at Maxine Pre not look at Maxine Dupree now today. She is the women's IC champion. She went from getting booed 2 years ago out of the arena. Now, I want 2 years ago. It was a whole year ago when Maxxine Dupri got booed out of the arena. She went from getting booed out of the arena a whole year ago. Now, a whole year later, she's the women's IC champion. Went from getting booed out of the arena a whole year ago. Now, a year later, you know what I'm saying? Um, she's the women's world champion. So yeah, who cares? Facts. Facts. The Maxine Dupri hate is going to get even worse. It's gonna get even worse, especially when she start beating these other fans. Know what I'm saying? Fake favorites. Yeah, the hate is going to get even worse when she start beating her fans' favorite. When she start beating these other wrestling fans' favorites. Telling you, Maxine. When Maxine Dupri wins that women's world title, I see her coming to be a mega babyface. She might come that before the women's title. I think with the women's IC title, she could become a mega babyface. Maxine Dupri versus Chelsea Green would be a pretty good match. Yeah, like if she gets drafted to SmackDown, yeah, she can face off against wrestlers like female wrestlers like Chelsea Green. That'd be a great start. Abba Fire, B Fab, Maxine Dupri versus B Fab will cook. Maxine Dupri versus B Fab will be a great match. But Maxine Dupri versus Chelsea Green, that would definitely cook because they're two of my favorites. They're two of my favorites, but I do like Maxine Dupri better. But that match will cook for sure. Nah, 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 Maxine Dupri is better off on her own. Miss me with that comment, bro. Maxine Dupri is better off on her own. Let her be alone. She don't need to be team up with nobody. It should be about the title with Maxine Dupri. That's it. It should be about the title. It it should be about the title. Because Maxine Dupri is proving she wants to be there. She's proven she wants to be there. But yeah, Maxine Dupri versus B Fab will cook. That would be a 5-star match. Yeah, Maxine Dupri don't need nobody by her side. Let her be on her own. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? It should be about the title. Yeah, it should be about the title. And I think LA Knight is gonna be off of TV anyway. I think LA Knight um is gonna be off of TV for a while due to what happened to him with Bronson Reed. I think they wrote him off TV. And a lot of Pan fans is pissed off about him not being the last opponent to Russell John Cena. I understand, it's understandable. Not the biggest fan of LA Knight. I don't have a dislike. I don't have a dislike for LA Knight and whatnot, but he ain't my favorite. He ain't one of my favorites. But yeah, a lot of people upset about how he got done dirty. I can understand that. But who knows, man? He might have real life backstage heat with Triple H, and Triple H probably did him dirty. Told him he gonna keep. booked them to keep purposely losing matches. You never know, man. You never know. Liv Morgan got done like that with Vince McMahon. How I know Vince McMahon was doing Liv Morgan like that because she wants to sleep with him. Maybe I'm wrong. That could be a reach, but you never know. Never know. You never know. There are heroes. There are hardy heroes versus villains these days. Paul Heyman should be removed and fired. Fired for what? But so yeah, man. Keep Maxxine Dupri as a singles champion. Ricky Saint never titled Javon Evans is that guy on NXT. He better babyface than Ricky Saints. Yeah. I knew Ricky Saints was gonna turn heel. I knew he was gonna turn heel. I knew it. I knew it. The moment he lost that title, the moment he lost that, you know what I'm saying, title back to Uber Femi, I knew he was gonna turn heel. I knew it. Just like if Ricky Saints would have was successfully retained against Uber Femi at NXT Deadline, I can assure you Uber Femi would have turned heel. He would have turned heel if he would have lost to Ricky Saints for the second title. Ricky Saints retained the NXT World Title. Uber Femi would have turned heel. Uber Femi would have turned heel. He would have turned heel. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. So now we're gonna have a strong heated feud between Ricky Saints and Javon Evans. But even if Ricky Saints would have came out there, Javon Evans won't about the throne Uber Femi. He won't about the throne Uber Femi. That won't about to happen. Yeah. The mask guy was probably, I don't know. At first I thought it was Chris Jericho. Then I'm like, nah, Chris Jericho can't move like that no more. He's way past his prime. He's past his prime. It could have been John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose. Possibly. Possibly. They need to go ahead and reveal this guy though. They need to go ahead and reveal him. So yeah, man. Maxine Dupri got some tough opponents in front of her, and had Maxine Dupri to win these big matches and retain. She wins clean, but if she got to get dirty, let her get because these other female wrestlers are going to get dirty. So she got to have a killer instinct and play. You know what I'm saying? Play it dirty if they want to play dirty. But I'm pretty sure they won't book her to do that. Well, but if they want to book a feud between Natalia and Maxxine Dupri to make the feud to make this You agree with me, John Moxley, weak members of the Shield. Nah, John Moxley won't weak. None of them was weak. Uh, I can't say Dean Ambrose was weak. He won't weak at all. He definitely won't weak. I disagree with you on that. But I do think it was him to attack CM Punk and Rey Mysterio on Monday night. He was not just the most hardcore one. He was the most craziest one, the most sadistic one. The most sadistic one out of the Shield was Dean Ambrose, the most sadistic one. We really saw how chaotic he was after he left the Shield. No, he wasn't missing. The mask guy wasn't missing. He actually showed up. He appeared. He appeared. It was. I remember when he feuded with Brock Lesnar. He should have hit Brock Lesnar with that barbed wire bat. I like more Roman Reigns. I like more Reigns. Seth Rollins. Don't like style over he bleeding match. Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, I would like to see Maxine Dupri also, like I said, Maxine Dupri versus Chelsea Green. That would cook. And Maxine Dupri versus, you know what I'm saying, B Fab will cook. Those will be two great matches right there. Yep. So yeah, to make this feud longer, make Maxine Dupri feud more interesting, Natalia turn on her would definitely be something for her to do. And I'm pretty sure Natalia would want to do that. Natalia would want to feud with Maxine Dupri to feud with her mentor and put her over. So I can see Natalia doing that. Natalia wants to work with Maxine by turning on her. You know what I'm saying? And Maxine Dupri wins the feud against Natalia. And Natalia, you know what I'm saying, gets her over with the crowd. That's the best way for Natalia to get Maxine Dupri over with the crowd. And I'm pretty sure Natalia is going to do that, to get Maxine Dupri over with the crowd by having her and Maxine Dupri feud. And they have some great back and forth matches. Natalia wins some, Maxine Dupri wins some, but Maxine Dupri went no, Maxine Dupri wins the feud. Maxine Dupri wins the feud, and then Natalia gets her, you know what I'm saying, over with the crowd, and she becomes a mega baby face. That's the best way to get her over. That would be the best way to get her over. So I can see Natalia and Maxine Dupri feud. I won't have a problem with that. The feud that would actually be interesting. That'd be a way. That would be a way to help Maxine Dupri to solidify her legacy as Women's IC champion, for her own mentor Natalia to turn on her, and they have a match. And Maxine Dupri wins that match. She wins. Natalia pins Maxine Dupri or tap her out. Then the next match they had Maxine Dupri pins Natalya or tap her out. And like I said, that would solidify Maxxine Dupri legacy as the women's IC champion and also a professional female wrestler. Both. So I can see Natalya getting her over. And I'm all for that. Because Natalya and Maxxine are two of my favorites. So I wouldn't mind Natalya putting over Maxxine Dupri in this feud. And they book it the way I say book it. CM Punk did the right thing with Roxanne Perez and had to. Oh, yeah, yeah. Fans talking about CM Punk and Roxanne Perez got something going on because he walked her to the car and want no fans out there. So fucking what if it wants some fans out there? It could have been one out there watching Roxanne Perez and CM Punk the whole damn time and saying pissed off that he couldn't get her while she was by herself. Cause she had somebody out there with her and he knew the shit wasn't about to go down. He would have got his ass packed up out there if he tried to stalk Liv Morgan and CM Punk right with her. Or try to be stupid enough to stalk both of them and CM Punk whoop his ass and Roxanne Perez too. I expect great expectations for both Liv Morgan and Maxxine. They are great. They already are great. But to say that but to say that um but for fans to say that Maxxine Dupri is a terrible wrestler, she's gonna be a terrible champion, I find that laughable. Because look at Jade Cargill's title run. Jade Cargill's title run has already been trash. And people want to say she ain't even started yet, give it time to play. I don't give it 3 days. It's been 3 damn weeks. She ain't talking about nothing. But people say I'm a biggest hater. I'm the biggest Jade Cargill hater though, right? Do you agree with me? Raquel is more interesting than Jade. Hell yeah, Raquel more interesting. I like Raquel. I love Raquel. I believe she's gonna be the next women's world champion. If she does, I'm all for it. You know, I talked about I talked about I talked about Liv Morgan getting hate. I talked about her getting hate. Somebody talking about fans calling Liv Morgan a babyface when she's really a heel, and then calling her a babyface, saying fans lying and saying fans that been calling Liv Morgan a babyface, and she's jealous of Raquel in the feud. And I'm like, this dude is making up. This dude is making something up. So I had to call him out. I had to call him out. I had to call him out for that shit. So yeah, and saying that fans are biased because they cheer for Liv Morgan and don't cheer for Raquel when Liv Morgan is the heel and Raquel is the baby face, and if she wins the title, they need to cheer Raquel and boo Liv Morgan. Okay, like I said before, I'm a huge fan of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's one of my top favorite female wrestlers, and and you know what I'm saying, I don't go against Liv Morgan for nobody the same way I don't go against Alexa Bliss for nobody. I don't go against Liv Morgan for nobody either. So they're going to feud. And Roxanne Perez will be a part of it because she wanted that women's world title too. So that's going to stir tensions into the air of all three of them. And it's already, I ain't gonna say it's happening, but it's going to happen soon. But ain't got a problem with Raquel being the person to dethrone Stephanie Valkyrie for the women's world title. Although Stephanie Valkyrie is one of my favorites. But somebody try to compare Liv Morgan to Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair, saying that, you know what I'm saying that she's another, she's like another Hulk Hogan. How in which way of form? How in which way of form? Liv Morgan is nothing compared to Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, or Charlotte Flair. So my Liv been handed everything. Didn't Liv Morgan lose the damn feud and title to Rhea Ripley, although she shouldn't have? What was the whole damn purpose of the Liv Morgan venture? That's why I was so pissed off about it, and I didn't watch them I didn't watch them on Raw on Netflix. That shit burnt me up. I was on fire about that. And I didn't watch no more of, you know what I'm saying, Raw on Netflix after that bullshit. But Maxine Dupri is coming along well. I want to see her title reign be very prestigious, and I think it's going to be prestigious. And they did live dirty, man. So Maxine's the champion. Make her title prestigious. Make it interesting. Make it interesting. That's what they need to do, man. So that's my whole thing, man. So yeah, Maxine Dupri, I could see her being a mega baby face. I could see her being a mega baby face for sure. As she should. But Liv Morgan versus Maxine Dupri would be a great match. Somebody try to say Maxine Dupri is way better than Liv Morgan. You know, so I'm like, they said Liv Morgan won't stand a chance against Maxine Dupri in a one-on match. Stop with the stupid shit. Liv Morgan and Maxine Dupri are two of my favorites, but I do like Liv Morgan better. But that's not what I'm saying. Liv Morgan would beat Maxine Dupri in a match she would win because Liv Morgan is very skilled in that ring. Or Alexa Bliss versus Maxine Dupri will be a pretty good match. But if I had to pick, once again, I had to go with Alexa Bliss. As much as I love Maxine, she is one of my favorite female wrestlers, just like Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan. But I like Alexa Bliss better than Maxine Dupri. So all these toxic haters about Maxine Dupri, haters can go left. Haters can go left. Tell you, man, I hope she needs to make that women's IC title prestigious in every which way. And another thing Maxine Dupri needs to work on is her punches. Take the title off Jade. Jade Cargill give Raquel more interest to go into WrestleMania 42. Title have Liv Morgan get moment. Run Stephanie deserves reign, not Jade Cargill. Yeah. Yeah, man, but it's just a whole lot of hating going on with Maxine Dupri, and it's going to get even worse. As much hate they said, they're gonna start sending, you know what I'm saying, death threats to Maxine Dupri. They're gonna start sending death threats. When she retains against Ivy now, mark my words, they're gonna start sending death threats. They're gonna start sending death threats and shit. That's gonna piss them off when she retains against Ivy now. Also tapped Ivy now loud. That shit is gonna piss them off. They're gonna be mad as hell. Like they're gonna be pissed. They're gonna be pissed. They're not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that. Probably tear their damn screevy up, tear their damn TV up and everything. But yeah, man. So Maxxine Dupri, I can see her being a mega star. She's gonna be the it girl. She's gonna be the it girl. Maxxine Dupri is already on her way to being the it girl. Tiffany Stratton was the it girl. She was the it girl. Alexa Bliss is just aura. She's pure aura. Liv Morgan is aura. Natalia, Natalia's a great in-ring veteran. I would say she's aura too. But I be seeing people talk about how Maxxine Dupri trash and all that kind of shit, and I just fucking laugh. I laugh because she's not trash. Y'all just hate on her. She's not trash. Y'all just don't want to give credit what credit is due because y'all know she gotten better. You know this. So of course, they ain't gonna admit to it. They gonna hate. They gonna hate. B Fab got a little aura with her entrance. Okay, Twitch is on. They got Jade Cargill going on this rant, like trying to torture people and stuff like that. Torture people, trying to attack people. But like I said before, Maxxine Dupri versus B Fab will deliver. That match will cook. That'll be a great match. Yeah, I could see Maxxine Dupri being the American girl, doing things the American way, and being that mega babyface champion. Yep. So when I see fans hating on her, I just laugh my ass off. Because what is it to hate on Maxxine Dupri about? Y'all saying she's terrible, she can't wrestle. It's okay. Let them think what they want. Let them think what they want. Let them talk as much as shit as they want. When Maxxine Dupri get past 100 days as Women's World Champion and keep retaining, that's going to make them mad even more. That's going to set them off even more. Yep. That's going to set them off even more. Watch. Maxxine Dupri is on her way to being a mega babyface. She got the aura to do it. Tell her a couple of years from now, B Fab is going to be the it girl. She's going to be the it girl. I'm telling you, she's going to be the it girl. It's going to be a stereotypical, maybe a glamour girl gimmick. Yeah, eventually she gonna have to get rid of that American girl gimmick. I could agree, but keep that same in ring ability though. Eventually she gonna have to get rid of that American girl gimmick. But right now, it's working for her. But eventually, she's gonna have to get rid of it. Eventually, she can get rid of it. So people hating on her, saying she's trash and watch how trash her title run be and stuff. Okay, okay, we gonna see what happened. Why take this now? What are you talking about? Who are you? Who are you? First of all, do you even watch wrestling? You might be in the whole chat. You might be in the wrong chat. Are you into wrestling? Suit Powerful 032. Are you in wrestling? Cause you could be in the wrong chat, man. You could be in the wrong chat. Did Maxxine Dupri do what? I'm a fan of Maxxine Dupri. First of all, I said Maxxine Dupri is going to be a mega baby face. She didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking good about her, saying she's going to be a mega baby face. Why this take now? I've been saying this. I don't know what you talking about. I've been a Maxine Dupri fan, my guy. All I'm saying is she's gonna be a mega baby face. I always talk good about Maxine Dupri. Look at my videos. I've been talking good about Maxine Dupri. What you mean? Why this take now? I've been talking good about Maxine Dupri. First of all, anyway, like I said, Maxine Dupri is gonna be a mega star. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, look at my videos and you will see it. First of all, Maxine Dupri in-ring ability has already approved. It already approved. Her second match against Becky Lynch was the best match ever. She's all her in-ring ability already has improved. But I tell you what, I say some things that she needs to work on. She needs to work on her punches, and she definitely gonna have to start working on her promos too to get over with the crowd. But in-ring ability wise, she got it. She just needs to work on her punches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Natalia Natty is going to turn on her. Natty's going to turn on her, and they're going to have back and forth matches against each other. Natty's going to win, so Maxine Dupri is going to win some, but she's going to win the feud. And Natty's going to get her over with the crowd. That's how Natty is, you know what I'm saying? Really, that's how Natty's going to get her over. Anyway, for all the new people here, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So for all these Maxxine Dupri haters, they can go left. Because Maxxine Dupri is going to be a main event player. And she's going to be a top tier mega babyface just like Bianca. Mark my words. Mark my words. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down, man. Thanks for everybody for sharing your comments and all that. Yeah, of course she is. Yeah, Maxxine Dupri versus Bianca Belair. Yeah, hell yeah. She would. But I would go with Maxxine Dupri. But to be honest, the match could definitely go either way. I'm pretty sure a lot of people say that Bianca would win. But my pick is Maxxine Dupri. But Saruka is already a star. And Zarya is set to turn on Saruka. So for new people in the chat, subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on my notifications where you won't miss any of my videos. I'm gonna go on and get up out of here for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching my videos and sharing your takes. You know what I'm saying, and agreeing with my takes about Maxxine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with everything that I say. It's okay to disagree as long as you're respectful about it. But I'm a huge fan of Maxxine Dupri, and I had to call this out tonight because I know that Maxxine Dupri is going to be a mega babyface, and she's going to be the it girl in a couple of years as a top tier wrestling female star. Mark my words. Maxxine Dupri is a main event player. So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here, man. That's been my rant tonight about Maxxine Dupri. So with that being said, for the new people, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here. Turn on my notifications where you won't miss any of my videos. And with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.